start with San Francisco's run game, okay? So what I'm going to do, make sure that I get to the perfect play at the line of scrimmage. You see Jimmy Garoppolo right now starting to communicate. I want to bring motion because one of the things that I've been taking advantage of with this LA Ram defense is the ability to get the ball.
Wait.
Okay, all on the perimeter.
So as soon as we start to move, as soon as you see the wide motion, you're going to watch the backer boss over. And what that means is he's trying to leverage the formation because he's expecting something flowing to the outside here.
Exactly. I've taken so much advantage of tossing the ball to the perimeter. Now, I talk about motion or at the snap motion. The advantage that I have now is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys play side RC where you only have 1, 2, 3, 4. I automatically, because of the motion, have the advantage.
Here's why that's important now, because this is going to make Bobby Wagner move laterally, He's not moving vertically. He's not attacking the line, which could allow a double team to get to him, and that's something that San Francisco 49ers
exactly what I wanted. I know your two best players on defense are Aaron Donald and Bobby Wagner, certainly in your front seven. The angles that I've created because of the motion, I've got a block on the perimeter here. I've got a block on the perimeter here. I can slice my guy backside, and RC, you just said it. My double team right now is leading into that block on Aaron Donald. I got a double team there that's going to go up to Bobby Wagner. Allows my guard, and I know that Bobby Wagner is flowing because of the toss.
Now the other piece is what, Bobby Wagner obviously is trying to float to the toss crack, but also Taylor Rapp. Before the snap, he saw the negative split by Brandon Ayuk.
Yes.
The first thing that makes me think is crack, So in thinking crack, I want to
think I'm going to toss the ball outside.
Exactly.
Yes.
I want to put my right shoulder into the cracker so I can crack the cracker, and now this allows me to fit the run if it is a toss. But here, by them going up the field and getting north and south, I am too wide to insert the run if I'm Taylor Rapp.
And the beautiful thing is, we talked about Bobby Wagner. That was that backside linebacker that started 2 or 3 yards over. He now has flowed so hard over this play. Look at all the Rams that I've left outside and created this massive.
Now here's the last problem, If I'm Jalen Ramsey, I have to understand the split. By the negative split, I can tighten my alignment. Also the depth if I'm playing zone. He needs to be right off of Brandon Ayuk's butt so he can be the crack replaced, which means as Taylor Rapp is cracked, now Jalen Ramsey is inserted into the run front, and that helps, and that puts him closer to the ball, and maybe he gets an opportunity to stop the back as he gets up the field.
I love the fact that I used my toss to design that cutback lane and make sure that I could double team Aaron Donald all the way to Bobby Wagner. So this is the pick six. Not my favorite play of the night. So I'm going to motion my tight end up here, and your safety's going to match it. I got to get my screen perimeter game going to Cooper Kupp.
Now, here's the first thing. Talanoa Hufanga is playing absolutely out of his mind. He is mentored by a friend of mine named Troy Polamalu. This is not just about the hair. The first thing he does that's intelligent is he's on a different level than the corner because he understands the corner needs leeway. He also needs to be able to move over and under any pick that is set up by the formation.
So I know it's man-to-man coverage, so Tyler Higbee's getting matched by safety. All I tell him is this: I want you to widen towards this corner, and all I want you to do is when you run, get in his way, because this guy's responsibility, at least that's what I'm telling my quarterback and my tight end, is he's got to go because that's your man-to-man guy.
Now I want you to watch the flow. So as the flow goes out, you're going to see Hufanga watch the left shoulder of Tyler Higbee. He's also going to recognize that now Cooper Kupp is going behind the line for a screen. Marcus talked about this earlier. Against any other team, if I'm the DB coach, I am dog cussing Hufanga because he is not supposed to come off his coverage. But if you the Rams, who you going to throw it to? Cooper Kupp. And we all know that, and so does Talanoa Hufanga.
That's a beautiful job by him defensively. I want to ask you a quick question, okay? Does this mean that they're going to pass this off up here? Because the corner in Hufanga, he drives. It's man-to-man coverage. Is he technically like Kevin Byard last year?
No, this is just the play. He's exactly where he's not supposed to be.
Yes.
What you want here is Hufanga coming off late to make the tackle and have the inside of the flow and the pursuit get to the ball carrier. This is just a play made with knowledge, experience, and understanding.
So great play by the defensive player, understanding tendencies, breaking off from his rules to go be a football player.
Now here's what we know. Every now and then we get up here and we might strike out. But today, Dan, I don't really feel like we did.
I feel like we hit this one out of the park instead of...
Unlike Aaron
Can you,
Judge.
Michael Irvin, get my daps right?
Nobody knows what you're doing. It's so weird.